where we have our goats grazing some of the tall grasses and weeds that could potentially be fuel for wildfires. So we're working to graze those and essentially mow those down to reduce the fire risk for the upcoming dry season. A lot could look at it that it's a much more sustainable approach. You know, there's no emissions, there's no fuel, oil, any of that stuff going on. So we're reducing our carbon footprint that way, which is a great effort by the city in our sustainability goals.
You're just a puppy, huh? You are, you're just a puppy. And so the demand has grown year after year after year. California is probably the largest state that does goat grazing and or some kind of herbivore fuels abatement. And so by January 1 of 24, if we cannot fix the current legislation, we will be forced to sell these goats to slaughter and to the auction yards, and we'll be forced out of business and probably file for bankruptcy.
So while the state of California is funding these measures, I think it also has a responsibility to make sure that the workers who are associated with it aren't being abused, that they're not being taken advantage of, that they, in fact, are being treated fairly. That is public taxpayer dollars that are going so often to this wildfire mitigation.
What's at stake for the public is your house could burn up because we can't fire mitigate. I mean, thousands of structures have burned in fires. Millions of acres have burned. Hundreds of millions of dollars has been spent on putting out fires. Very little has been spent on fire prevention.
The herding dogs take a little